A high achieving parent asked me a question I think most driven parents are wondering. Matt, I know my work matters. I'm building something important. I truly believe that I'm called to do this. But lately, every time I walk out the door, every time I miss another bedtime, it's really starting to hurt. My kids are growing up fast, and I feel like I'm missing it. I know I'm doing this for them, but sometimes I wonder if they're going to understand that. How do you reconcile this? How do you pursue your calling without feeling like you're slowly trading away the moments that matter the most? Wow. Well, I can absolutely relate to this question. And that's the honest wrestle of high capacity parents who actually care about what matters. And so here's what I've learned. And first of all, when you start looking at your calling as a way to set an example, not a sacrifice, things will start to shift. I'm not saying it's okay to be an absent parent. There are absolutely moments when we need to be there. In fact, most kids will spell love Time. But presence without intentionality doesn't go very far either. And here's why, because in sales, you don't win deals by being there all the time. You win them by showing up when it matters the most. And that's the same principle that also applies at home. See, this demands intentionality of your presence. Leadership isn't about being constantly busy, it's about being strategically present. If you're just running nonstop because you're not managing your values in your calendar, then yes, that's a really big mistake. But when you live connected, your calling serves your family, it doesn't replace them. And see, I think that's when you really start to lead on purpose because your kids, they really don't need all of your attention. They need an example. They need to see how you lead under pressure, how you follow through when things are hard. And when we work hard and we serve and we build with intentionality to the mission, not just ambition, that's when things start to change. Because if you're trying to raise world changers, how else are you going to do that without showing them how? And have I missed opportunities? Of course. Do I wish I could hit the rewind button sometimes? Absolutely. But I've never stopped fighting for this. I've come to believe that the real scoreboard isn't just in revenue or recognition. It's about the kind of people who run into your arms when you walk through the door. That's the win I never want to miss because this calling was never about me. It's about we. It's our family mission. And how are we including them to serve others? That's the mission. I want you to consider this. When you leave to go after your calling, you're not leaving your kids, you're leading them. Hope that's helpful.